Okay, it says good to go. So I think I'm should probably do this. Um, let's see. Um, butterfly. Is that the meme? Uh, yeah, I don't know. There we go. All right. Okay. I did some things since last time. So this is what it looks like now, right? It just says yo from dioxus SSR, right? So there's no like front end yet. Um, so I have this. I wanted to do. I wanted to like cache bust, right? Because that was bugging me with Nginx. So I want to go. I want to go over like what. I also added axum since last time too. So I want to like. We can look at that. We can look at that. Let me see. What is this stupid thing called? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the name to like reply with three P's, because that's still the .com is still available. So we can look at let's look at the commits. Um, okay, so yeah, so here's add axum, right? And then um, so that just added like a hello world thing. So now it's like actually a server. Before it was just a binary. And then I moved everything under the back end feature because I'm like prepping for the front end. And one thing I did, which I didn't do before in my last project, is which I'm really excited about, is I just used a mod, right? Um, so if you just put everything under mod, then you can use the feature thing, and then you could have separate mains in the same file for back end and front end, which I'm so excited. Like I'm super excited about this. I was getting down. Like so now when I like want to add a use to the top, Rust Analyzer understands mod, right? It didn't understand what I was trying to do before with feature flags, but if you just stick the back end under a mod and you can find like where it is, right? Before I was trying to use like comments. But yeah, let me walk you through before I commit this. Let me walk you through like the cache busting stuff. So if you come down here and you go to routes, right? Here you can see there's like an app state, right? An app state is just a right now it's just a vector of assets, which it's like a Rust embed thing. You can see it here. So I just looped through all the assets, which is like the stuff in the dist folder with Rust embed. So I could still use like the single binary thing. And then I just get the extension and turn it into an enum because, why not? And then so that gets set here in with state, right? And then in the when I the index page gets loaded. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? When this gets loaded, we have assets here, and then I pass that into the dioxus virtual DOM with this layout props thing. And this is only ever going to be on the back end. So I was like, should I have an index.html? But then it was like really hard to do cache busting. So I was like, I'll just like lift it into dioxus SSR and whatever. So dioxus, you can't inject random HTML because they got rid of that in the latest version. Like it escapes it finally. So I have to actually like make it a string. But yeah, so here is the HTML file, right? And so I pass all the assets into the head, right? And then in the head component, I just match, I loop over all the assets and I match on like the extension, right? My enum. And then I just do script or link or whatever. And I think here I probably want to do defer by default. I don't have any scripts yet, but yeah. Um, what? Darren Baldwin 3. I am back. Dude, we're so back. We're so back. Yeah, it's going. It's going. I'm trying to I didn't finish my uptime monitor, but I'm trying to clone Reddit. Because I thought that'd be like a fun thing to do, is and like Reddit's falling apart, so but I doubt like in the end any casual Reddit user even cares, right? Yeah, Reddit clone in Rust. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, I don't think it like Reddit's going anywhere, but I just figured it'd be fun to like see if I could clone it. So yeah, that's how the assets work, right? That's it. And then here they just get rendered. So you can see that here, right? Here it is. So I do what Stack Overflow does, which is let me get rid of this stupid thing. So Stack Overflow, they append a query string with V, and it's the last modified time. And I thought that was genius. So I was like, I'll just do the same thing, and hopefully it works with Nginx. But we're about to find out. So let me just run it one more time just to make sure it works. Okay, cool. It's working. Sweet. Okay, so now we're just wait. What did I add to Cargill? What did I? Oh, dioxus. Yeah. Okay. Cargo.lock. Yeah, I don't need the index.html anymore. Oh, I also don't need the cache control. What did I do? Where did I do that? Where is that? Cache control? Wait, where did I put that? Response builder? Oh, the serve assets, right? I think. Wait, maybe it's in lib. Cache? Oh, it is. Oh, it is here. Oh, this is the static file. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's like a new cache control header, immutable, which is I think what I want to use. I think I want to do immutable. Where do you host your WASM stuff? I've been throwing dioxus plus Actix and Docker. Yeah, I've just on a VPS. I just serve it from the same origin. I don't use like a CDN or anything. I'm not using Docker. We're about to see. We're about to find out what's happening. But basically, what I'm doing is I don't use GitHub Actions either. I basically just have a Git folder, right, on my computer. Here, I'll show you. It's like the most ghetto. So you see, this is like the main project, right? This Moz thing. I don't like the name. I'm going to change it. But so then if I go to moz.git, right, this is where living dangerously. Yeah. So like everything gets compiled to one binary, right? So here, I'll show you. In the hooks in this like bare Git repo, there's a post receive hook, and then it runs two scripts, right? Local sh. So here, this is local, right? So this is like when I do cross compiling from Mac OS to Linux, right? And it's ARM, it's AArch64 to x86, which is really cool. And then so this is it gets compiled right here, cargo build, and then I set the target, and then I just SCP it to to my VPS, and that's pretty much it. I haven't done zero downtime deploys yet, so I just kill it. I just start it. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, and there's only one machine. Like it's not like multiple like multi failover or whatever it is. It's not high availability. But what are you gonna do? At least it works though. It does work. It does work, and it's super cheap. Like the VPS is $5 a month, and then I can Okay, so right now, if I go to moz.swagger.com, so you can see here before I update this. So Tailwind is just getting served here, right? And so like Nginx is doing some stuff, which I might actually change that to mess with the caching. That's what I was gonna do now. I think yeah, I think immutable is like what I want. The immutable response will not be updated while it's fresh. Stored, fresh and stale. Okay, so I think this is what I want. I think I want immutable. 1 week. Okay, so the response max age. While the response blah 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 blah. The client will receive. Okay, so I think I want immutable. Let's try it. Let's just try immutable instead of max age. Let's see. Where's the stupid thing? Where did immutable go? Oh, there it is. How do I do it? Immutable. Okay. That never changes should be giving along. That is by including a version number, a hash value, and the request URL. When the user reloads, blah 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 blah. To prevent that, the immutable is not required because oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it like it is. All right. So let's see. We're gonna cache control and then just some type stuff. I added non-snake case and I don't know whatever. Okay, so sweet. All right. So we're gonna let's see, add dioxus SSR and cache busting. And then so I also push to GitHub and I push to my local Git repo. It's pretty ghetto, but is it ghetto though? You know, and I don't have to like sit here on GitHub Actions like waiting for it and hoping and praying that it's gonna work. I mean, usually once I set an action, it like works pretty well. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just like this a lot better. I just a simple man, with simple things. Let me see. How can I? Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of this stupid thing, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It works for some definition of works, right? Yeah, I can show you the Nginx too. Um, yeah, I'll show you the Nginx thing. Do I have bat on here? No. Nginx sites enabled. Enabled? Yeah. Moz, that's okay. Okay, so so I'm adding this strict transport security thing, and then here's the other cache control from Nginx. And then I just pass it to the Rust binary because I feel like it's fast enough. So yeah. Yeah. I just slap all my Rust binaries into a Docker container and yoink them up to Fly. Yeah. I mean, Fly is cheap. Like, and I don't. It's probably better than because you can get 3 VMs like around the world for free essentially, and then you get 3 gigs of like a SQLite database. This is the thing where I'm like, I mean, this is free too, which is like really generous. 160 gigs of outbound data transfer. But yeah, like the network prices are the thing where they get you, I think, right? It's like after the 100 gigs, it's 2 cents per gig per month. But I feel like, I mean, yeah, for some reason, Vulture's price, like, I don't know how they're doing this, but if you look at this, it gives you half a terabyte of bandwidth. And I don't really understand like how that, or this is $5. 1 terabyte of bandwidth. I don't really understand like what that even means. It's so vague. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure like why. Yeah, I pay 0. Yeah. And it's cheap too. Yeah. Yeah, I like definitely. And but I don't like, is there a way on Fly to set like a maximum? Like if I could set like just stop taking requests after a while, right? So if I do like a fly, if I do like a shared thing, right, it's $2. If I do four, right? So if I do four shared machines, right, then it's $2 a month. If I do five, it's $3.20 a month, right? And then it's $6 a month. Okay, so that's what I'm paying, $6 a month. And you get a gig of RAM and you get five VMs, which is really good. Wait, that's really good. That's really freaking good, actually. I mean, I think it adds like a little more complexity because the SQL, like I'm using SQLite, and like the volume is attached to one VM, and then all the other VMs have to like send headers to like get read the data. But I guess it's like high availability. It's only after you exceed the free tier. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, the bandwidth. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But but yeah. So if I had like five fly machines VMs, it'd only be $6 a month, which is that's pretty cheap though. That's pretty cheap, I feel like. And even here, you would get two CPUs per VM at $6.40 a month. That's still pretty cheap. And even this is still four shared at 778. So if I look at this, right? Um, yeah, this is actually more expensive, right? Because you only have one, like they only give you two CPUs at $15 a month, but you get 3 terabytes of bandwidth and 65 gigs of data, and you get 2 gigs of RAM. So it might be like equivalent, I guess, right? It's pretty similar. Yeah, but the bandwidth is where they get you though, right? 3 gigs, 15 cents per month a gig of provision capacity. This is just 65 gigs. Um, but you're like sharing things, probably more. You're probably sharing more resources than Fly. I met the founders of Fly, great people with a super solid product. Oh yeah, no, Fly's really good. I did deploy my live view one to Fly. What did I call it? Was it this? No, that was my Go thing. What did I call it? Dude, I don't even remember what I called it. Oh, yeah. Um yeah, so this is there's my fly.tumble. Yeah. So I mean I did do this one um to Fly, and it is really nice to like have the dashboard and everything. It's pretty sweet. Um but yeah, I was just so nervous. Like if someone like tried to DDoS me, I'd be like done for. Like the bill would be so high. But if someone DDoS me on my VPS, it just fall over, which is what I want. I want the thing to just stop. It just completely fail. I'd rather get 500s than like $500. All right, let's go back to Moz here. Okay, so it did work. It did work. So here it actually got the asset, right? How can I? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with this? There we go. So it actually got it. So if I refresh from memory, nice. So it does work. It does work. This little trick, this little trick does work. That's cool. And it won't change until the file gets modified again. Sweet. Okay, so now that I've got cache busting, let me go back to my. So I did this. All right, that's done. I did this. I did this. I didn't do favicons. Oh, I hate favicons. I hate meta tags. I'm at the found. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you already said that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I no. I think I probably should use Fly, honestly, but I just wish there was a way to like cap the how much money they're gonna extract from you in case like some rogue bot like just starts hitting your Fly VMs. You know. I mean, that's mostly what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about like massive traffic. I'm just worried about bots. I know I'm not gonna get like insane traffic or anything, so I'm not super worried about that. But I could just get a bot though, especially because on Twitter I'm like all these programmer people we're always interacting, and they could just be like having a bad day. Let's get Sean. Let's get him. Let's get his stupid Fly VM. Um. All right, so that's working. I'm super excited about that actually. That's incredible. We're gonna skip favicon. We're gonna just do web, right? We're gonna add dioxus web. Okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing that I did here, right? Um, dioxus web, optional. Oh, we need features. Hydrate. There we go. Let's check the cargo toml because I don't trust it. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna make the front end the default. No, we're gonna keep the back end as the default. And we're gonna say front end equals dioxus web. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna go to dioxus documentation because I don't know what I'm doing. I always forget. I've done this like 3 times now and I still don't understand. You could probably have some kind of rate limiting layer in front of your servers that just close connections from IPs that are requesting too much. That's true. Fly just doesn't have a feature to solve that, which kind of sucks. Yeah. But I think for Axum, they probably have that, which is fine. Like in the app, I'm okay with that. Let's see. Graceful shutdown. Multiple adders. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Shoot, I could probably listen on a Unix socket and do that as a reverse proxy to Nginx. But I'm waiting. Cloudflare this week is probably going to release Pingora. I'm sure of it. Because, like, I don't know if you've seen this, but they've got it on GitHub. But the last commit was May 8th, which is a bummer. But yeah, so Pingora is here. But they're probably going to, oh wait, Oxy, proxy framework. Yeah, they're probably going to open source it though. But yeah, all right. Yeah, I should do that though. You probably hasn't kind of really. Fly just doesn't. Oh, yeah. No way. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't know they opened. So yeah, they did. Well, I mean, it's not quite there, but I think this is their week. Their like announcement week, or whatever. Um. So I think like Cloudflare.tv. Yeah. So they're today at 11 Mountain Standard Time. Oh, is that now? Oh no, that was before. Yeah. So I think they're gonna announce it this week. Um. Yeah. Developer week. Right. Um, yeah, so that we're gonna see. I might not have Nginx anymore by the end of the week. We'll see. Oh, they have an example for reverse proxy. Oh shoot, I might just use this because like I don't know, having Nginx is so stupid. Like, why do I have a big C blob, binary blob in front of my Rust app? You know. Let me see what OAuth is there. Oh, they don't have like a. Oh, they don't have it. I think Poem does. Um, but yeah, it'd probably be pretty simple to do like an exponential back off. Nginx is really annoying. Yeah, it's horrible. The config files are like, well, I mean, these are the options. Either I use Caddy, which is like a big Go binary blob, which is even worse, or I use Nginx, which is better. I agree that having this stuff is just not as sexy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. Actually, Nginx probably has rate limiting, right? Rate limiting. Yeah, I'm thinking I could just try Trafic, Trafic 2, which I also think is Go. I think Trafic's Go too. Yeah, so configure basic rate. Oh, there you go. Limit reg zone, binary remote adder zone. Okay, yeah. So yeah. It's so funny that I'm like using Rust. Like, we're always like, oh, look how many like requests a second Rust can do. But then we have to like limit. We have to like rate limit. So this just rate limits everybody, right? By each unique IP address, which is fine. I mean, I think that's totally fine because then you could still accept like a bunch of different IPs, but like you really don't want to handle a bunch of stuff from. What if we get 2 requests within 100 milliseconds of each other? For the second request, return status 503. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's what I should do. Yeah, this is sweet. I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Darren Baldwin. Yeah, I don't even think about that. That's perfect. But yeah, that's for the VPS. But yeah, Fly. Yeah, I don't know if Fly does that. You said it doesn't, so I don't know. Okay, but I just love having everything on one server. It's like so simple. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do dioxus web launch app. Okay, let's do it. So I need to add a mod front end, and then CFG feature equals front end, and then I need to also say main, right? Wait, how does this work? Is this async? But I don't have to call a wait on it. That's interesting. All right. Let's see. Main, and then wait. Yeah. Dioxys web. Oh, it doesn't know that it's here. Launch app. Okay, we got to restart because Rust Analyzer can only do so much, right? I can only push it so much before it breaks down. Oh, it's going. It's going. We're doing it. It's thinking. It's thinking about it. Is it still thinking? Shoot. Let me see. Did I do something wrong? Cargo, toml, features front end. I mean, it seems okay, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So let me see. Now I actually have for my last project, for my last go around at this, like I actually have like a front end. Let's see. Okay, dioxys build features front end. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. We want to do dioxys web launch with props. That's what we want to do. App, root properties, nothing for now. And then the config will be like dioxys web config default. Hydrate is going to be true. And that's really what I want. Oh, it doesn't like this. App not found in oh, right. Super app. Okay. What else? Main is never used. That could help, It could help. Front end, main. All right. I'm super excited about this organization. Oh, it's private. Change to pub crate. No, not pub crate. Come on now. What? Okay. Yeah. I'm super excited about this. Let's see if it'll actually do anything. Cargo front end. Dioxys is my go-to now. Yeah, it is. It's like I tried Leptos, not on stream, but I didn't yeah, it's like really complicated. Um yeah. I build Rust backends for everything now, and being able to share types between client and server must be super nice. It is. It is nice. So I'll show you like one example. Like the reason I'm even doing this is because Dioxys came out with this it's not out yet, but it has here I'll just show you this. Dioxys introduction. Okay, we have to go to nightly, right? So we got nightly. So they have this thing called full stack, right? And in this thing, you can use JSON form encoded or CBOR to call. There's proc macro magic, but like you can write it's like leptos. You can write a server function, right? And then so this happens on the server. This part happens on the server, right? And then when you call it from your component, your front end component, which is this, you can just do this if let okay. And then that's it. And you could take arguments, right? And the proc macro makes a struct in the background, and it just you can just call it like this. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's amazing. Like you don't have to do like that was my main thing. Why I used live view in the first place was because I didn't want to sit there and like write API endpoints for everything. I was like, this sucks. Like just let me write functions and just let me call them. And then this happened, and I was like, oh, this is it. So I get the statelessness, and I get no API. Well, I mean it. I don't know. With this thing, you have to call what you name it, right? So you name it this thing, the struct. That's the name of the struct, and then you have to like call register here. So it's like a route, like, but it's not really. It's like a strongly typed route, which is really cool. So yeah, no, it's really cool. It does feel like Phoenix. I mean, live view is even more like it's even better. Like I mean, people are doing this Phoenix stuff with this. What do they have? Like HEEX or something? Some templating thing? No, no, no. We're not doing that. Like here, I'll show you. Let me see. We can do. What did I call it? Up down? Yeah. So the live view stuff is exactly like Phoenix, except it's better because you can like do components and it's like real code. So what's a good example? So like when you initialize the live view stuff, you're like making a WebSocket, and then you just kind of like give it this like pool of like renderers because dioxus can't like render across send points or whatever, sync points or whatever. Uh, so then you can like pass like initial props to it, and then you're just like writing what feels like dioxus code, right? But everything gets executed on the server. So if I like click this on add thing, right? If I click this thing here, like if I click add right here, add site, right? It's like a component, and it has a form, but the form it doesn't actually submit, right? Because I overwrite that, and then I just call on add, and then back in on add, I can just call this cx spawn. Let me make this bigger. There is a dioxus live view. Yeah, 0.3 had it. So then you call the cx spawn, right? And then this is all running on the server, right? All this stuff is running on the server. So all you have to do if you want to like insert into the database is you don't have to do anything special. You just call your DB and you just insert, and then you update the state, and then it sends it back over the WebSocket. It's amazing. Like this is, I mean, it's way better than Phoenix Live View. Like, I mean, it's so much better, and it's all strongly typed. It's all Rust. Like, I mean, yeah, the compile times. I mean, they have hot reloading, which does work. You can see I have it here. So if you just mess with styles, it works. Like classes, like Tailwind classes. But if you touch anything inside of the little curly braces, then it doesn't. Then it doesn't work, right? What I call it? Add site. Yeah. So like this, if I changed this wouldn't work. But if I just changed this stuff, the hot reload takes over and like it doesn't reload the page or anything. Um, it it does break. It does break with actual Rust code. Yeah. So like if I changed like anything that wasn't um like static or whatever, then it would break. Like this is a like a dynamic like slot or whatever. So that breaks, right? But just changing Tailwind classes, it works perfectly fine, which is really all I wanted for. So I'm okay with that. So you just use cargo watch. Yeah. So like the hot reload thing, it like takes a config, and you could say like run this thing if it fails, because like Daxus will realize that it's about to fail because you're changing something outside of the RSX macro, like up here in the component, or you're changing something in the macro that like is dependent on the outside, and it'll just like fall back to cargo build or whatever, cargo run. McGarvey, what's up? Dude, I haven't seen you in forever. Dang. Yeah, I'm streaming early now. I'm streaming early. Or earlier for me. Actually, how long am I streaming for? I'm like limiting my stream time during the day to like an hour. Oh, 34 minutes. That's not bad. Um, yeah, yeah. Magari, what have you been up to? Are you? What have you been doing? Let me see this. Dude, what was I doing? I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh right, I was compiling this. Oh, it like totally fell over. What the heck? What did I do wrong? I mean, it's not really doing anything, right? Oops. Hydrate, right? Oh, it just kept compiling. That was really weird. I've got today off, but it's raining. So you're inside. Codependent, what's up? Everything is gonna be okay. Thankfully, because otherwise I'd be mowing. Oh yeah, yeah, it's horrible, dude. I hate mowing the lawn. Like, it sucks. It just keeps growing, and you have to keep mowing it. And like this year, like the previous years, um, we used weed and feed to like keep the clover away, but now the clover is just taking over. But I guess like clover's like really trendy. I don't know. My friends were like, "Oh, we're purposely growing clover and not grass." I was like, "Oh, shoot. Yeah, me too." What? Mowing is not the worst. That's definitely weed eating. Yeah. Yeah, weed eating is horrible. Like and I have a ton of weeds. so yeah. I don't mind like edging the lawn, but like yeah, weed eating it's super annoying. It gets everywhere. I'm always wearing shorts, so like it just gets all over my legs. Sucks. Um, Coyote Bandit. Yeah. Let's see. Is it done compiling? Oh my gosh, it's still going. Dude, I swear this thing is broken. Let me. Oh, Wasm Biogen. Shoot. This thing. I mean, is it just gonna take forever? It might just take forever. Um, one of these, man, this Wasm stuff just makes me like pine for live view. You know. Oh, I can show you the live view thing that I did. So this is a live view app, right? I did some extra JavaScript stuff to like take away the Safari iOS is like super aggressive with disconnecting WebSockets. So I had to like wait for the blur window event and then like reconnect when it comes back. But it works pretty well. It's pretty fast. Even on like LTE, it's like pretty fast. Not bad. So yeah, it works pretty well. Oh, I can show you the logs. It's very chatty, more than Phoenix Live View. Phoenix Live View is actually really nice because it uses Morph DOM. Um, but yeah, it's like here. If you look at this, uh, see how we can do this. So if I like add this, click this plus button, and I close it, it's another one. So every single change of like state in dioxus, even when I click, even when I just click anywhere, it's like another event. What new framework am I using? I'm still on Rust with dioxus. Like it's not even cool. It's not cool anymore. Like on tech Twitter, the new hotness is OCaml, right? And Reason and like Melange or something is like the build tool. So wait, what is this framework called? Oh, it's called dioxus. I know Prime likes leptos. Yeah, this is dioxus. Let me see. Wait, what did I just do? I just hit I. Yeah, dioxus is the one. I mean it's leptos is good, but I like that it doesn't use like HTML tags in the macro. And I like that um I don't mind a virtual DOM, honestly. Like I know leptos is all signals, but there's like some downsides to signals that like it's not super obvious like when it comes to passing props that what you should be doing. But yeah, I don't mind a virtual DOM. And the virtual DOM enables like live view, right? Like signals, you could do live view with signals, but like I don't think it's really a thing that anyone does. And I think dioxus is moving like a lot faster than leptos. Um, so yeah, it's good. Dioxus is good. Yeah, McGarvey, look, I mean, it's Rust. You know what I mean? Like I'm stuck on Rust. Like I'm not gonna move. Like I know Tech Twitter has moved on to like OCaml and what else they move on to? I think they moved on to like PHP, which is really which was really trendy for a second. Would we need and Go. They're on Go. Would we need to see WASM needs a booster, I think. Yeah. They're ramping up now. Oh, Leptos is? Yeah, I mean I will say that like Leptos did the server functions first, but Dioxys just like totally used them too, right? They actually use the same crates. Um, yeah. No WASM, but yeah. Who? Oh, OCaml? Who are we talking about? What are we talking about? Leptos? Or are we talking about OCaml? Or maybe Go? Codependent. What do you mean? WASM was ramping. Oh, yeah. WASM itself. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like honestly, like JavaScript, like we have better stuff. Like there's no point. Like there's no point to do that anymore. You know, I gotta close this. This is gonna distract me. Is this thing still compiling? There's no way. There's no way. Oh my gosh, it's totally broke. All right, let's do. Um, can I just do that? And then we'll do like a cargo clean too. I just want it to fail. Just fail for me, please. Cargo front end. Okay, maybe the clean did it. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe that's what I need to do this whole time. Oh my gosh, now it's like stuck at this. What is it? What is that? I don't even know what these crates are. Like what is that? Like let's just look at this. Fast floating point conversion, fast floating point to string conversion. I didn't even know what this was. Convert floating point numbers to decimal strings. I think I looked this up before too because I didn't know what it was. Okay, well, that's cool. Oh, McGarvey, I also got a new mic too, but it sounds the same kind of. So now I'm like, shoot, should I have got this mic? No, I think it's fine. Um, yeah, it looks cooler, right? Because it's like pointing at me versus like sticking up in front of me, which is nice. But yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, this thing must be broken. There's no way. There's no way. I should I should walk you through. It's a bit bassier. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's very similar. Like I was listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, like sounds basically the same. I should walk you through my like ghetto single machine VPS thing that I did. It's not related to Rust really, but so so I was just walking it through before. So I have a git bear folder on my machine, and then I have like a hook, right? A post receive hook, and it runs two shell scripts, right? And like the first shell script cross compiles Rust to a single binary, including all static assets, to from Apple's Mac OS M1 to x86 Linux, which is what the VPS is running. And then once that's done, right? Once it's done cross compiling, what do? SCP the binary to my server, right? It's definitely like the I realize that if I have everything in one binary, I don't need Docker. I don't need any of this stuff. I could just SCP one file, just like PHP, right? And then on the server, I'm just running Nginx. Dude, what the frick? Like, what is this? Like, and now it's getting stuck on this. It says compiling, and here it says compiling. What, dude? This is why I'm going back to live view. 2 seconds. Um, but yeah, live view has its own problems. What did I do? Like, what is wrong with this? Do I have to? Do I have to? Oh, and then once the binary is on the server, it restarts. Um, it's really the compile times that kill me with Rust. Legit, my only issue. Yeah, seriously. Like, is this? I don't even know if it's broken. Like, there's no way it takes that long to compile one thing. Like, this is the what? It's like trying to compile WASM. Man, that's super annoying. Oh, you know what? You know why it's getting stuck is because I didn't do. Oh my gosh, it's my own fault. Okay, I realize. I realize. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's OPAM. All right, let me hold on, let me do this. Cargo front end. I actually have to say no default features. That's the problem. If I go back in, same thing, right? No default features. Yeah. Um, yeah. We'll put this head. We'll put this. Yeah. We'll put that like. All right. So that's like that was my problem. Can I? Yeah, I'm not even sure now. Oh. Okay. Um, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so this should work, but if it gets stuck again, it's not working. Yeah, see, it's trying to do tower. Yeah, okay, so that's why they did. That's super freaking annoying. Okay, so this, yeah, let me just do that because it's trying to compile things to WASM that like it doesn't do. Default front end. Okay, I was wondering like why they did that. Okay, this is all looking like WASM, right? There we go. This is looking better. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so it failed though. Oh my gosh, what where is that? What did I do? Wait, why is it trying to compile backend? Oh, CFG feature. CFG feature equals backend. Okay. Yeah, that was my fault. That was totally my fault. Rust actually isn't that slow to compile. I did the wrong thing. I've been watching Matt's off-road recovery on YouTube. Yeah, Utah is amazing. I love Utah. I've been to I've been to Utah so many times. I've been all over. Like I've been all over. Like I've been to Moab. I've been to White Pocket, which is like on the border of Arizona and Utah. I've been to all the Mighty Five. Every single one I've been to like multiple times. I've been to Capitol Reef twice. But yeah, no, Capitol Reef is really cool. That's one that like doesn't get enough sun and moon or something. What's it called? Yeah, it's sick. Like it's a 60-mile dirt road, right? And you have to like, but there's a way to get there from like you can. I think it's like 20 miles in to get to here, which to me is like the best part of Capitol Reef. It's amazing. Like Temple of the Sun and Moon. That's what it is. Yeah, and there's like it's like bordering BLM land, so you can like park like 10 minutes away or 15 minutes away and like pitch your tent and everything, and then you're on BLM and there's no like restrictions, and then you could like go to the park, and there's never anyone there. Like I don't think I've only seen like a few other people. I'm in Utah right now. Just got back from a trip to Moab yesterday. It's a small world. I'd love to take a side by side. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, the sand is like super deep. Like one time, because we have the Forerunner, and like one time, Alicia was driving, and she freaking like there was this like deep sand, and she was like scared that we were gonna get stuck because like no one's coming to get you, right? Like it'll take like a day or two for like emergency services to get you. So she just like hit it like hard. She like pedaled to the metal over this sand, and it was just like it was so deep that I didn't realize how deep it was. But it just like, dude, I'm surprised the Forerunner even is still around. I'm surprised that we didn't break it. It was terrible. Like it was such a huge, like such a loud sound. It was bad. I mean, the skid plate's probably like really messed up. I should look at that. Um, yeah, no, this is cool. There's no way he'll recover that Chevy truck. Yeah, I don't do like crazy. The craziest thing I did was probably Lake Powell, which is like kind of Utah, but like more Arizona. Um, and there was like no road. And like there was like just large boulders that I had to drive over. I was so scared. It was like super steep too. There isn't a problem as long as you don't look. I mean, the thing's still running, so I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This again! This again! Every single time. It looks like the Rust project used to create this WASM file is linked against a version. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I need to. This binary schema file is 285. Okay, so let's try that first, right? Let's try it. Okay, and then we will give it one more shot. Dude, so stupid. Okay, so then we will do this, right? Oh wait, this is what did it say? This is probably due to the bindgen version. Dioxus CLI using 281 bindgen crate. Okay. Let's look at cargo log. Freaking A. Bindgen. Just WASM bindgen. This is, dude, Dioxus Livey does not have these problems because it's all on the server. Okay, here it is, 287. I wonder if I just set it explicitly, right? In the cargo toml version equals 285. Optional true. WASM bindgen. Yeah, that's super annoying. I wish that there was like a simpler one, but like more like in between, right? Like in between WebRS and WASM bindgen. Like I just wish there was like an in between where it's like full featured, right? Where it's like full featured, but like at the same time, like doesn't require WASM bindgen. I'm not even sure. Actually, you know what? I'm not even sure. Does this require WASM bindgen? I don't think it does. Crates. Web cargo toml. Yeah, it doesn't, right? Which is really cool. He like wrote it from scratch, which is really cool. Yeah, I just wish there was like an in between that I could use. All right, let's see what happened. Okay, so it says the following packages contain code that will be rejected. To see what the okay, so it did work. It did work, right? Package WASM bindgen CLI with. Okay, oh, that one worked. Right. Okay, so let's try it. I might have to clean maybe. Okay, let's see if I setting it explicitly and also changing the CLI version. Let's see. Oh, it says build done. Oh, it did work. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay. So let's build. Let's do what's in backend. Backend cargo backend. Okay, so let's do cargo backend. And then let me start Tailwind too, because I'm not gonna remember that. Dist assets. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, watch. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, so that did work. And then I can just do cargo full stack. It does both, right? Oh, I can change this. Yeah, I can change this. I gave up on the export catem. I just like read the .env file. Who cares, right? Who cares? Yeah, I'll just change this. There we go. So now I'll just cargo backend. And this is the moment of truth. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. All right. So it's okay. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you know what the problem is? Because I don't have that index.html. So it's trying to like load dioxus JS, but it's like failing hard. So I think I need to do that too. Okay, let me see. Hydration example. Yeah, that is what I'm doing. Set the inner content to the pre-rendered content. Yeah, I'm kind of doing that. Oh, you know what I should do is let's look at full stack. What? This song sounds like it would have killed 20 years ago. Look, I just chose something, okay? I just chose something, all right? Electronic boobs. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should say like 2023 or something. I don't know. Maybe I should go back to retrowave. I don't know. Yeah, it does. That's funny. For some reason, I feel like I'm in a mall. Just like totally elevated music. Just like it's like just no soul at all. Just elevator. Algorithmically generated GPT music. All right, let me see. Examples, Axum, Hello World. Let's do that. It'll probably tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, so feature web, get root. Yeah. I don't want to do that yet. Start hot reloading. Okay, server can add props, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So yeah, I think the only thing I'm missing is the index.html. You'd think it would be in the examples though, right? Um, yeah, that's interesting. Because there's not even like, is there a README? No, there's not even a README. Let's go to the SSR stiff. Let me see. Getting started. This will tell us. Oh, it doesn't even. Wait, do you not need an index.html? Serve static with serve static assets. Modifying the server. Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah. Because it's okay, I have to actually look at the code. Oh, this is a bummer. I kind of want to get this done. I thought it was small enough. Well, okay, I'll just stream for like 20 more minutes and I'll probably get it done. Let me see. Yeah, I have to look at the actual code. Let's see. Source serve config maybe? No, it's in adapters. Axum adapter. Okay, let me see. Serve static WASM for your docs. Accept the generated index.html. Okay, so it actually did generate it. That's the problem, right? Because I'm not using index.html, so I have to figure this out. Let's do like XT LT or something. Yeah, there it is. Index.html, right? Dist index. Okay, I need this. I don't like care about this necessarily. Let me see. What is it? P. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I need this. I yeah, I don't think I need this. Yeah. I'll just put this in another script, right? Uh, can you you can load a module from a source, right? Script type module source. The script element module. Module scripts. Okay, async scripts for whatever. Okay. So I think that I can just do that. I'll just move this bit to to a new script that's type module, right? But it's still JavaScript, I think. Dist assets main.js, right? Yeah. I think I can do this. I'm not actually sure. but I feel like it should. I feel like it should work. And then, but now with my cache busting stuff, I need to change. I need to go to the extension, and I need to say module, right? Because it's not currently supported. Ext module rsx script type module source defer true. Yeah, let's try it. We don't have to rebuild anything, I don't think. Oh shoot. Okay. Whoop. What did I do? Oh, missing. Oh my gosh. I was trying to explain, like, on Twitter, I was trying to explain how a tight integration between the LSP and the key bindings in Helix is like good. And I don't think anyone was getting it. They were like, "Oh, I like, but there's no plugins." I'm like, dude, okay, like the LSP has all the stuff that you would usually want plugins for. So like, um, this was an example. This was a great example. So like, okay, look, this thing's broken, right? I can see it here, right? I can see it where it's broken. But I can also just like right square brace to go forward, and then D to go to the next diagnostic. So I don't have to think at all. If I change something, all I have to do is just follow the broken stuff. Like I don't have to like, oh, I have to go to like 10J. Oh man, I gotta move over like all this stuff. Like all the stuff that the NeoVim people do because they don't have like tight integration with the key bindings. I don't have to do that. I'm also really looking forward to the best part of NeoVim is like that you could forget all the bindings, right? It's like warp jump or something plugin. Man, I forget what it's called. Hop. That's what it is. Or leap, right? This. So all you do is you just call this hop word thing. And then it like highlights everything with like one character and then two characters. So all you have to do, if whatever you want to jump to, you just like type this thing. So you hit this like one key, like space or something, like leader or something, right? And then I mean Helix is gonna get this like pretty soon. And then all you have to do if you wanted to like go here, you just press AD, right? Um it's like yes, like of course you can get anywhere with two keystrokes, like in the file. Of course you'd want that. Of course. But yeah, like the other thing, it's like Vim, it's so over, you know? Like it's over. Like we don't need to have all this like stuff. I don't know. I should make a meme with the bell curve meme, and it should just be like learning all the Vim key bindings, like modding it out in your Linux in your Vim comp or whatever. Um like that's what we should do. Okay, so this is not local. Dude, that's like the worst. That's like the worst rookie move going to the prod one. Okay, so did this actually, let's disable. Okay, so this is doing something. Unexpected keyword export. Okay, let me see. So it is loading some of the JavaScript stuff, right? Unexpected keyword export. Okay. All right. So let me see. Let me actually what's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. What's in assets though? Main.js. Oh, dioxus. That's what it is. Exit dist assets dioxus. Okay, so here's inline 0 and then another inline 0. Snippets. Dioxus.js. Okay. Okay. then let's do this one. Oh, this is the problem, right? It doesn't like that. It's not a module, I don't think. Is that the problem? Oh, it's not. It's serving it as JavaScript, right? Not response says application JavaScript. Yeah. But this one though, dioxus.js is probably. Oh, it's still application JavaScript. Okay. So I think let's go to my mime guess thing because I'm serving the assets here. I like to have this control though. It's kind of nice. So mime guess from path. Um, Guess the mime by path extensions. If path has no say, guess is the operative word, as there are no guarantees that the contents. Yes. Take care. Okay. Yeah. So if I go to like mime guess, right? How long is it? 105. Okay, that's fine. Let me just make sure that like okay, yeah. Let me make sure it's Monday. Okay, yeah, it's Monday. All right. I was like, shoot, if it's Tuesday, like I just missed like 10 meetings. All right, let me see here. Yeah. Are not stable guaranteed. Yeah, no kidding. No freaking kidding. Let me go to the repository here. Module will probably do it. Issues. Okay, let's see. Module. No, that would not do it. Pull requests, add JSM and MJS support. JSM is less common, seen here and here. I don't see application JavaScript as a foregone conclusion. Oh, okay, so yeah, maybe that's okay. Maybe application JavaScript is fine. But I guess the problem is like, I mean, this seems to work. It's only broken like here, right? So it's broken here. Unexpected token import call expects 1 or 2 arguments. Okay. All right. So what is dioxus? What is it supposed to be served as, right? Let's look at the thing. Assets, defer. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't do type module in the source. That's the problem. I just said X module, right? But I didn't say like how to parse it. Hilarious. Fromster. Yeah. Okay. So I guess like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do? I mean, I guess I could just assume that it's gonna be module, right? Instead of JS. Like we'll just assume everything's module, right? Let's try that. Okay. All right, here we go. So hopefully that'll work. Oh my god. Oh wait. It worked. It worked. Right? Am I crazy? Type module. There it is. Sweet. Sweet. Everything's a module. I don't know if that's right, but it's definitely working, right? Let me see. A hot reload is failing, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Yes. Okay, so this what can I do to like make sure that it's actually working, right? Can I get to my freaking struct, please? What's going on here? Can I get to there we go, there we go. Okay, so how can I make sure that like this is actually working? So I couldn't do this, right? So let's just do like a quick. Yeah, let's actually change. Okay, let's make a. Let's do this. We'll make 2 buttons, right? Just to make sure it's actually working. On click ink, right? Plus deck class flex gap 2, right? Justify center, item center, and then It's actually going to be in this. And then we'll have the actual value be here, right? Counter. And then here we'll say inc, who's move, whatever. And then we'll have a counter state, use state, whatever, freaking A. CX0. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Like, you should just use cx.useState instead of useState. That's really weird. I don't know why they don't do that. Counter plus equals 1. And we'll just do... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm falling apart. I was just talking about how Helix is good, and I'm just doing a terrible job. All right, let me see. Counter, use state. What did I... Oh, mute. Yes. Okay. All right, so this is looking good. I would like to do that, though, and reload this, because that looked bad. There we go. I would actually like a little plug-in for that. That'd be nice. All right, cool. Okay, so if I... Oh, they're both plus. Oh my gosh, are you freaking serious? Okay. We'll just say like counter. Right. There we go. Oh, I gotta change the front end. We'll just do full stack. All right. Okay, so that was a long WASM load time. Woo, that was 2 seconds. All right, somebody saying plus. Oh, it's not working. Click, click, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. What's the... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, what? Rehydrate. Unreachable code. Cool. I might not be able to do this without that dumb index.html, right? This might be a problem. How long do I have here? I have like 5 minutes. Looks like it's not very enterprise ready. I care about enterprise ready things these days. No, I know. Like the WASM dioxus live view, so simple. Like that's why I keep using it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make this project, and I did my uptime monitor, and I was like, and I did my link thing in dioxus live view because it's all on the server. There's no WASM. Like that simplifies things so much. But as soon as I try to do this stupid WASM stuff, like everything just falls apart. Like, I don't know. It's just so complex. Like I can never get it to work the way I want it to work. But yeah, it looks like a hydration thing. So I think if I just don't do hydration, that'll probably do it, right? Enterprise ready. That is true. But I will say, like, it's nice to just write in one language for everything. But that's live view too, is like one language for everything. All right, so I have... Oh, okay, here we go. New event listener click. Okay, so if I just don't do hydration... Oh my gosh, are you serious? What the frick? Dude, it's still not working. All right, let me see this. Let's... I'm not even actually sure. It definitely says new event listener, though. It definitely says that. Which is nice that it did do that, but it's definitely not doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, these are definitely buttons, and they're definitely not counting, right? Up or down. Yeah, I might actually. They might actually. Oh, you know what? This might be me. I might have to do like get or something. I thought for sure it could do I64 to yeah, I thought for sure it could do... Wait, isn't this the thing on the website? It's like the thing when you go there, it's like do this thing. But yeah, the hydration, like it's a bummer. Okay, let me see. Count. Yeah, right? Am I crazy? Let's just borrow this. Let's just borrow this. There we go. Oh, you know what? It's probably me. This is probably me actually, because I did this. Um, I don't think I could do that. Yeah, I forgot about this. It has to be in something. I can't. I can't do that. Oh man, rookie mistake. What am I doing? Oh, let's format that first. Okay, let's try it one more time. Yeah, that was probably my mistake. Okay. Okay, so it's definitely still not working. Um, I wonder. I mean, this isn't even trying to hydrate or anything, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna take the example from. I mean, this should completely get rid of this, right? It should completely just like replace what's there. Yeah. Oh, it actually. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. So since the hydration was broken, that was the problem. It was actually like appending to the bottom. Nice. Nice. All right, let me try. Let me try hydration one more time. Hydrate true. All right, and hopefully it'll work. All right. Okay. But yeah, I would love to not use the live view stuff. Oh, freaking A. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I guess what I could do. Yeah. Um, yeah, so without no hydration, it's mostly working, right? Um, but of course, it adds two, right? It appends to that same, to that same thing. Hydration. So like, okay. So, in the index route, I'm rendering this. I'm rendering this here. So like if I just disable JavaScript, right? If I just disable JavaScript, um, how do I do? Oh, there it is. Okay. So if I disable JavaScript and refresh, right? So there's no JavaScript anymore, right? And so this is just regular HTML. Um, so this is it, just this, right? Hydration tries to take these buttons and it adds event handlers to them, right? So like this static HTML becomes this dynamic HTML. And it's kind of like, so the HTML just sitting there. And then once the WASM and the JavaScript loads, it becomes like interactive. That's what hydration does. Without hydration though, and with JavaScript, right? It appends. It just starts a whole new virtual DOM thing and it renders like a whole new thing on the same on this, right? On this main. So like this is like the entry point for the app, this main ID main. And so if I refresh, right, you'll see here, this is the server rendered stuff, right? With just the buttons. And then this is the dioxus stuff. It has data dioxus ID. And so like dioxus internally uses these IDs, right? To like hook up all the like stuff. So I could write this Rust code, right? These event handlers are 1 and 2, right? Or 2 and 3 or whatever, right? And then dioxus also keeps track of like where it's supposed to change. So like this whole thing is gonna change, right? When I like up when I do this, see the counter's like changing. Oh, that was Alicia. She's on the phone. Um, so yeah, it does the diffing and everything, and it keeps track of all event handlers this way. And I like dioxis. I definitely don't want to go down the rabbit hole of like 6 months later. I'm like, hey, I wrote my own like SSR specific, like hydration specific thing. It like requires HTML. So yeah, like if I delete this, right, this looks good. It's looking like it's working, right? Um, because of the hydration thing. But I think there's probably some dioxys thing that like I have to update it or something to get hydration working. But I have got it working before, but not on stable. I don't think I've ever done it with the stable dioxys, even though they do say that it does exist, right? Um, yeah, they do say that. Um, I think it does say something about hydration, right? Dioxys provides hydration to resume apps that are rendered on the server. See the hydration example. Yeah, so I might yeah, so like here is like the dioxys stuff, but I think I have to do something else. Like I might need to do this myself, right? Cuz I think the later dioxys full stack stuff does this for me. I think that's the problem. I think I might have to actually do this myself cuz I don't think I'm doing this. Let me. Oh, how long? Oh my gosh, hour 20. All right, I gotta get back to work. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try this later. But yeah, I mean, it's getting there. But one thing I will say though is that look at that cache busting. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Incredible. It just caches, and then check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Can you see that? Query string v. Query string v with last modified timestamp. Incredible. Simplest cache busting ever. Who needs Rails? Who needs Django? Right? Just freaking do it yourself. All right. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. McCarvey, it was fun. Codependent, thanks for hanging out. Darren Baldwin. Um, yeah, I hope I'm back tomorrow. Um, yeah, I'm trying to be back tomorrow. Probably wait at 11. Yeah, at 11. I hope I'll be back tomorrow at 11 Mountain Time. What is that in UTC? UTC time? So I think it's like I'm six ahead. So what is that? 5 p.m. UTC, I think. What's 5 p.m. UTC to MST? Yeah, I was right.